but it seems to work every year, and these kids were so excited to play for you, and they're doing just great, so we're really excited about it. The first piece we're going to play is called Shine by Rob Bryce, and it's kind of you'll notice that these pieces are a little bit more difficult than the ones you might have heard. There's some difficult stuff for sure, but in order for us to get together, it's very challenging. And so what we worked on with this one is trying to be exciting with our dynamics and really listening and adjusting with our tempo. So this is called Shine, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, can everybody see me? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure the band right now is going, whew, glad that one's done. Because that one's pretty tough, and what's really neat is, could you hear in the center how they had the different instrument groupings together and trying to sound like one instrument. So that's what we really worked on with that piece, and they just did a fantastic job. I'm so, so proud of them. Can we give them a round of applause again? So this next piece is called Consensus. And I think we kind of know what that means. Consensus says that these kids are great musicians already, and consensus says they're going to stick with it all the way to high school, right? The answer is yes. Who said it? Okay, so it's really, this one's kind of a big fanfare type piece, and we worked a lot on articulation. If you're not sure what that is, it's tonguing, tuh, tuh, like that, right? And so when we first started, they kind of sounded like mashed potatoes. You know, have you ever asked your kids at the dinner table, hey, how was your day? That's what it sounded like, right? So what we try to do is we try to get to the play with energy and articulation. So let's hope you do it. Now, don't embarrass me and do it for real, okay? All right, this is Consensus by Larry Clark. There, now they know, so now you have to do it. Okay, ready? What's up? And 1, 2, 3. gentlemen, this next piece is super fun, and at the last second I threw something really hard at it. So this is called Danza Africana, and in African music, which is what this piece is trying to teach the kids about, it's really an oral tradition by ear. And so I thought I would challenge the kids to see if they can play a few things back and forth between me. See if they can do it. So I'm giving them 2 notes. They have to listen, right? And then the drummers have a little thing in the back too, because African music is all about drums, right? And so when I point at the drummers, they've got to remember what to play too. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but either way, it's going to be pretty fun. And like I said, you won't believe how good they do. I mean, they do pretty good. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let me get my music open. All right. First, I'm going to test you and see if you remember the notes. Okay. Here it is. First one. Players are looking at me mad. Really good at that one. Okay. Do that one again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Ready, drummers? 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So you can hear this happen all in about 2 hours. If you can imagine getting on a bus in the morning, coming to a place you've never been before, meeting people you haven't played with, and then creating some great music. All of them stand up knowing about 6 notes, right? That's what they do. It's pretty amazing. And like I said, they are so mature, so nice. When I was working with these kids, I had them right out of their comfort zone. you know, I was making them laugh, I was making them scared, I was yelling at them, I was not yelling at them, you know, everything I can think about doing. And they were all so polite and wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have great kids. And so can we just give the kids another round of applause? Now kids, this is your turn, okay? So I have one more thing to teach you. So you know who gets your instruments for you, who has to endure your first notes at home, you know, your brothers and sisters, grandma and grandpa, mom and dad, all those people. They do that to support you because they care about you and they want you to be a good person. So you have to applaud them, but I have to teach you how musicians applaud. Because a lot of you guys are holding an instrument, right? So what you do is you stomp your feet on the stage floor, and that's applause. So would you give your parents a round of applause? Not bad. So now I taught you another thing. That's for your chart card. I won't even charge you for that one. Okay? That's great. And then finally, we have one more group to thank, and this should be everybody who thanks this group. These are the wonderful band directors that are in our conference for our 5 schools. Could they stand and take a round of applause and say thank you for your great teaching? Let's hear it for them. Well, thanks so much. It's so great to be here. And kids, thank you for letting me work with you. It was super fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Our last piece is by Randall Standridge, and it's called Tadpoles. Just, you know, and what the tempo marking says is it's a little froggy. Get it? So this one is actually, I think, our hardest piece. We have to play 8th notes on separate beats and try to keep time. So you'll hear the kids struggling with that. Hopefully they make it. I'm going to remind the trumpet players that my left hand only has eyes for you. Don't forget, okay? And so you'll see some weird conducting to help them through it, but I think it'll be good. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Tadpoles. Was that you? That must have been okay. One, two, percussion. Let's hear it for the percussion, everybody. All right, thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for coming to our concert. We'll see you next year. Okay, take care.